Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. So today's video is going to be all of the palettes that I would have purchased if I had all the monies and all the time and a few extra eyelids. I figured since I posted a video about all the palettes I did purchase, this could be a fun one to film and hopefully for you watch. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you're into that. If you are and you're not subscribed, you totally should. So I went to the brand's websites and just took screenshots. I don't know how to do things, but I know how to do screenshots. So that's what I did. And I made a list over the last couple of weeks, I'd say, of the palettes that just look like they'd be so fun to play with. Let's start with Dee Dee's Signature, because boy howdy, I was surprised by this one. The Ultimate Cappuccino palette. I'm going to insert the photos that I screenshotted. It just looks so fun and, you know, really wearable, neutral, but I discovered Dee Dee's Signature right before she closed up shop. And I was really bummed because her stuff just looks so good. This palette definitely grabbed my attention because it is, I think, so wearable with a little bit of fun thrown in, so you can do kind of whatever. And the other one is, of course, the latest one. I mean, look at that. Glitz and Glam. Yeah, please. It's so pretty. And honestly, it's the red shades for me. I just want all the red eyeshadows, sparklies, mattes, all of them. This is gorgeous. And, you know, if monies weren't an issue, I could see this kind of palette going with a lot of other palettes, you know, especially if, like, you have a palette, the mattes are great, but the shimmers, not so much. Break that out, you know, just, it looks gorgeous. Next, we have Nomad. The only things I haven't picked up are the mini travel palettes. So Canadian Rockies, so cute. Look at those colors. I mean, they're just adorable. And I have the first one because I was on the PR and was sent it, the whole collection. I just think it looks so cute, and the quality of Nomad eyeshadows just can't be faulted. They are great, stand up, easy to use, lovely eyeshadows, and I have no reason to think these wouldn't be. And then there's the Abu Dhabi palette, warm tones, I think probably similar-ish to what I'm wearing today, which I've been super into. And then there's Oslo, which I'm not even going to attempt to say the rest of it because I'll butcher it. But I can see that just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. All of them are pretty, and I think could be made into something super fun. I will definitely have these before the year is out. I'm just gonna wait for a sale because they're not a must-have. Let's do Simply Posh. This Citrus Punch palette just looks amazing. I mean, the shades, I love the light, medium, deeper kind of setup that they've done, the shimmer in the middle. It's just really cool, and I really like that color story. So yeah, if I had all the monies, I would definitely have grabbed that one. And the Aurora Lights. I think that palette is beautiful. Again, same setup, light, shimmer, deeper. They're just really, really pretty, and they look easy to use. You know, if you're in a hurry, just whack on one little column and you've got a look. But you could also mix and match and just, you know, play, which is definitely my idea of a good time. And I thought the Blend Bunny Ellis Atlantis palette, it's humongous and has everything within reason that you could possibly need for an eye look. I have all of the other Blend Bunny palettes except for this one. The next one I'm going to talk about, the little 4-pan multi-chrome palette. I just think it's so, no, I think it's so cool. And I don't think of myself as a completionist, but something about having all the Blend Bunnies feels cool. So I'll probably pick up that one and this one, the Longing palette. It looks so pretty. Erica got it. If I think of it, when I upload this video, I will link her video. Did she do a video? I think she did a video. It's hard to keep straight what was YouTube and what is Marco Polo because we talk every day. Anyway, if there's a video, I'll link it below. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty, and I think it could be a bit more fun, or it can be toned down and just lovely. So yeah, so many good palettes out there. Next is Glam Light and the Betty Boop palette. I mean, I vaguely remember the cartoon with like, I don't know, I vaguely remember it, but I always thought she was kind of cool, like a little bit Dolly Parton-ish, which we all know I absolutely adore. I think she's amazing. But more than that, the red eyeshadows in this palette. I love red eyeshadow. I need to do a red eyeshadow look very soon. I'm gonna do it. I just think this palette looks adorable and the reds look great, and Glam Light has a pretty darn good formula. So I definitely would enjoy that palette. And then there was the Rick and Morty palette. I don't know what Rick and Morty is. I'm assuming it's a TV show. Don't quote me on that. But the color story, I mean, check it out. It's stunning. Such fun, interesting colors, shades that I maybe don't have already in my collection. So yeah, I definitely would have picked that one up as well if I had all the monies and the time and the eyelids. Okay, I have two palettes from Ainsley Rain that look amazing. This one, the Twisted Tea Party, I just think it looks so fun. The shades in that are just, they're spectacular. They look like they would be a really good time and be able to create a lot of different looks. So I would really like that one. I think that would be super fun. And the other one is the Cosmic Dreamer. Again, same situation. All the different shades and the mattes and the shimmers. It just looks so cool. And I don't know, I have not tried Ainsley Rain yet, so I have like nothing to go on aside from like what the pictures look like, but looking at them, it just looks like something I would really enjoy playing with. Okay, and last but certainly not least is Bella Beauté Bar. Because I have two palettes, now I know what the situation is, although I've only really been able to use one. Yeah, I need to, speaking of red. Anyway, the Bejeweled palette. It just looks amazing. The shades, again, with the reds, gosh, I'm a broken record, but still, I could imagine tucking it into that palette and just having a fabulous time. The Ultraviolet palette, I also think is very cool. I like purple eyeshadow. This looks really nice. It was created by an Instagram creator who by all accounts is pretty fabulous. So Yeah, that's a really, really nice purple palette. And then there is the Angles of Illumination. It's an all shimmer palette, duochromes, again, to pair with another palette of mattes that maybe don't have the best shimmers, or I don't know, a matte and a shimmer. Yeah, I've heard people say, you know, I'm not into all shimmer palettes, but I don't know, I would see that as like a tool at your disposal to do and create whatever you wanted to. So yeah, I would not be opposed to having an all shimmer palette. I did buy all of the Odin's Eye shimmery singles they did last year. And I have a bunch of them in one palette, and I don't reach for it that often. I wonder why. I'll figure that one out. But same kind of idea, even though I'm not reaching for that one. Something tells me I would really enjoy the two all shimmer duochrome whatever palettes from these brands. So there you have it. All of the palettes I did not buy, but definitely would if, like I've said 1,000 times, money and time and eyelid space weren't an issue. They all look amazing. So yeah, I would love to know what you seriously considered purchasing but maybe didn't, or if you were in the same boat, are there any palettes that you would purchase if you had all the monies and time and eyelid space, or do you purchase all of the palettes? Because we could live vicariously through you if that's the case. Anyway, I know this was kind of like just a silly video, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.